All right, take two. Here we are. Um, so we're going to be doing another reckless deck prompt, and looks good. I don't want none though. I want scale. So yeah, okay. Another reckless deck prompt for a natural environment, and the four that I pulled this time were subterranean, crystal, bridge, and river. So I guess a bridge over a subterranean river is kind of the default thing. In terms of the crystalline, what I'm going to be doing is actually making the light source be these glowing crystals, because otherwise it's awful hard to get decent looking light in a subterranean environment. And I was thinking about the best way to make some crystals, and I think we're going to start with that too. So you guys have seen me use a bunch of custom stamps all the time, but I haven't actually made a whole bunch yet. Which is what we're going to do right now, is make a crystal. I don't think I want to do that. Let's go back to single. And I'm going to start with a square. And we're just going to carve into it to make some random crystalline shapes. And I realize this will not actually be any kind of a crystal like you would probably find in the real world, but I also realize that this is not the real world, so hey, that's fine. So we're just going to make some faceted shapes here. Like this, until they feel kind of right. And that one's feeling okay. I like that. So let's save that now as a stamp. So now we have that as our stamp. And now let's go through here. And we're going to actually do that, like that. And now let's modify it. Can I just make it longer? I don't want to adjust all of them all the time. I want to change just, I'm trying to use the, I don't want it to be, let's translate, let's scale, select object, move. Is there a way to freely manipulate? Yeah, can I drag it? How do I do that? Oh, that's just turning it. Okay, we don't want to do that, although it does cool. This is material stuff. That's neat to know. Transform. Ooh, I can move the pivot point. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Can we just, looks like I can't really adjust it one axis at a time. Okay, so if we can't do that, go to move tool, increasing radius, trigger, drag it up, and then so it kind of looks like rocks at this point, but it's gonna be like a crystal mound. Make another one here, like that, and let's go and cut into it again. So it's not exactly just a combination. Make it a bit sharper in places. This is really kind of to taste, you know, like there's not a right or a wrong here. But if you do it wrong, you lose your license. But there's not a right or wrong. All you get then is people telling you have a bad sense of design. You don't want that, do you? No one wants that. So don't do it wrong. Now, so there's another pile of these like crystals kind of sticking out. So let's save that one. Stamp it. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna clear it though. I'm just gonna erase everything. So continuous. Just to get us a set that we can use. I don't want to spend too much time on it though. It's constrained to a line though. So I want to enlarge, rotate, and no, not yet. It's steady stroke. Get it up. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I think we can use it. That's yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it's not working for me. Let's just do one more. Let's try it this way. And let's drag it down. That might be a more effective use of my time. Kind of want like a long, spiky one. And now single. Shades of Superman's Fortress of Solitude or something. I don't know. Maybe. I don't want too many of those little carved things. Maybe one or two aren't bad. I don't want to feel like stone though. I want to feel like crystal. Okay. That'll work for me. I don't like that. It's like a rough hewn thing now, but that's cool. All right, I can deal with that. So let's save that out as our last stamp. And then we've got 3. I think that's enough to get started. And okay. So let's go. I'm just gonna, let's see how we want to, what's the best way to go. New layer. I'm just gonna delete this one. Okay, so we got that. Now we want to start, or I want to start with building some landscapes, just like the basic ground. So I'll go with my custom shapes. I'll go back with a plane, something like that. And we're going to go to continuous, no steady stroke. Okay, and I think we're going to decrease the res twice. Cool, just to give us what we need. So the first thing let's do is kind of build our over space. No. Can this get even bigger? Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. Bring it smaller. Just want our room placement. And it's mostly going to be dark, but I just want something out here. And this, I want it to be big too. So we're looking at kind of like that. I'm inside my space now, which is kind of cool. Just filling it up just to give us a dome shape we can use. Probably going to cut into it. Not probably. We are definitely going to cut into it to build things we want. So I'm not worried about accuracy yet. This is a giant domed space. And I'm just going to carve the outside a little bit. This one we may go on a little long for the stream. This is a bit more of a complicated environment than some of the others. So this may be slightly longer today. But people are always telling me my Twitch streams are too short anyway, so there you go. So apparently the best Twitch streams are between 2 and 3 hours long, and I have a hard time having enough stuff to do for that long with this process because it's pretty fast. But I'm just lowering my poly count a bit by cutting out some of these unnecessary things on the outside. I think we're probably going to hit it pretty high today. Okay, so that's lower. And then in fact, let's lower it again this way. Because we do not need a high poly for this part here. And one more time. Yes, okay. Makes it also feel much more stone-like. And what are we at for? Maybe one more. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm liking that much more. Let's quick save. And just to see what are we at. 62,000. Awesome. That is about as low res as we can make this sucker. And it's going to be huge. So it's like that. Well, I want it just to be this giant cave. To bring it in a little bit, I need to put the river in. Okay, so let's go with new layer. I'm not going to decrease it because I'm working on the floor now. But instead of using this tool, because this one's a little bit too square, I think now that we're going to be higher, let's go grab one of Scout's bumpy things. See if we can use what would be a good ground. I might even try using this duck foot. Maybe I'm going to lower it down one. Can I get a lot bigger that way? So we're looking at over here. I think the river's going to come from there. I think it's going to go through here. That's going to be like the edge of our river. It's going to be like along here. Like that. And then along here. Make this be the other shore. Like that. And then we need to go back to our top layer. And cut into it here. And then go back to this layer. And reset there. So that's going to be like our river. We're going to start here. There's going to be a bridge across that way. I actually want ground here. Let's use the move tool. It's going to be more decreasing radius. Kind of arcing up too. So I don't want it to be flat. No need for the bridge to be 100% level across. So our shore is going to kind of do that. That. So there's our ground. And then probably the road's going to keep going over there. Okay. This also kind of helps to warp the shape a bit too. Go to active layer only. That in there. Kind of unifying these edges a bit. And then it's going to be there. There. I have to put some rocks in too, but okay. And then I think that hole over the other side will be where our kind of road, as it were, goes to once we're done here. Let's just do some cool, like, warping things. Because I'm thinking actually that this is going to be a river, but I'm not sure it's going to be water. I was kind of thinking lava might be cool too, which would give us like, this is lava rock. And here, so that's why it's got some of these like bumps and striations and stuff. That would be cool. Been looking at all those videos in Hawaii, and I just think it's neat looking. Sucks for all those houses, but it's neat looking. All right, so there's our space. Step this way, get to the edge of my. Every time you see that blue line to the edge near. Okay, another new layer now. So now let's do the bridge. Now we have a decision to make with the bridge. Do we want it to be natural feeling or man-made? I think we want it to feel roughly more made. It's more of a constructed bridge. Like that. All right, to the edge of that border. I bet you I am. I am. Let's just delete that because it didn't take long to make. New layer. Let's see, where's our shape? Okay, I must be angled all over here. I don't know what the top is anymore, but there's the edge. Cool. Here's your Lord of the Rings, fly you fools sort of bridge. Do I want it curving like that? Maybe not. Straighten it out a bit. Get in there. So there's a bridge. It goes right across. Let's just make it cooler with a bit of support. Some pillars. There. Yeah, no. Let's actually try to. Let's go to line constraint now. That one's going to limit to where I'm going. I'm going to see the bottom. He's going to go there. 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 Just to make it feel more like an actual structure. Kind of helps set the scale a little bit. So it's going to be, that's about human sized, right? So we know now that it's a bit, that this is not a tiny bridge. So it's maybe 2 or 3 people wide going across this space like that. And yeah, that's cool. I'm liking it. Do we want to put hand railings on, or hand railings for wusses? I think handrails are for wusses. And okay, how are we feeling so far? I'm kind of liking it. I don't want it to be too simple, but I also don't want it to be too complicated. So let's go to a new layer and start throwing in some of those. There we go. There's our space. Make the bounding box bigger. There we go. Let's go with our our crystals that we created. And we've got the three. We got the tall one, the wide one, and the short one. And I'm on a new layer, yeah. So I'm gonna put, and it's got a single. There. There. Can't go that far. Okay, good to know. Can we go here? No, okay. Well, let's leave it there. Just means I'm gonna have to add more. Here, 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 here. Let's switch brushes up. Go with the big one. There. There. This is probably going to take a while to render, but that's okay. There. Use these to kind of fill in some of these holes that I don't like too much. It's a big, big one there. Okay, so let's look at it from this side of the bridge. And there, cool. And then we'll go with the single. There. Lower. There. 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 So all those are going to be like a light source, just to kind of make it. See if we can we fit up on the top? Yes. Like this cave is just going to have these crystals all over that are, for some reason, active visibly in terms of light. And hopefully this will, although it will take a while to render, it will give us a nice lighting effect that we can use as a reason why this underground cave is lit. And I like doing things like that, having some reasons. And there's no reason why we can't have a lot of them. So I think it's the more, in some senses, the merrier for this. So we're looking at it from here as a human perspective. You got those lights there. No, it's still to my edge there. I gotta fix that later. Maybe we have one here. Is that enough light? I think that's gonna be enough light for us, particularly if we have some glowing lava, like, as well. That could be kind of neat. Couple more. And let's see if we take, come here. One, shrink it down, and raise high. And pull it down further. Just so they're not all the same shape. Well, that'll extend it. No, it won't. Okay. No. Oh, it's like little geode crystals. No. Cool. And then there's nothing that says we can't cut into them once they're made, too. So we can do that. And that, that, that. Just to get some variety. And I'm liking it. Let's quick save. What are we at for now for polys? We're probably getting pretty high. 15 mil. Okay, so we are getting fairly high. Just because the space is so big. Let's do a new layer. And go with some actual rocks. Come inside. I need to figure where I'm standing. It gets very hard when you're inside the environment to know where I am in real life because I'm not seeing my border. Fun things. And rocks. And let's grab just some regular looking, nothing too sharp because I don't want it to I want to kind of contrast with the other one. And then let's decrease our res. Hopefully we can get really big now. There we go. Fill that space where it was looking weird. Let's see. Let's go back to continuous. A lot of this, I'm going to run a normal map over with some displacement. Well, probably not displacement because I'll probably use Keyshot. And Keyshot doesn't have displacement yet, although apparently next version's supposed to have it. And I'm psyched. We're just going to put a little bit of rock to cover up some of those sort of low poly, crunchy looking edges that I don't like too much. And there, just a bit. I like the lava looking stuff though, so I think I'm going to leave that. I actually think it needs as much rock as I thought it might at first. A little bit of that there. It's more broken on this side. And I don't actually need to model the lava. I'm just going to use a plane in Keyshot and do that. So there's no reason to fill this space here. I'll do that after. I do think I'll come outside here and just extend this along a little bit so that it doesn't feel like the world just sort of ends. I also think I'm just going to have a dark outside, so it'll just go to black, but we'll give it a bit of wall. There we go. So we're inside. That'll be the hole on the other side where people go. And where am I? There's my door. There's my door here. Whoa. So our path continues along here. I'm on the outside, as you can see, I think. I hope you can see. But come back in. Turn it. We're getting a little laggy just because of how big everything is. Bring it around. And there's our bridge. There's our crystals. There's our space. Kind of liking it. I'm going to try. First off, I'm going to save. Or, well, I'm going to try to save. Hopefully it hasn't. Hello? Okay, there we go. I think I might be starting to run low on batteries on my other controller too. But let's save. It's been a while. I was thinking maybe of cutting into this a little bit. If I can. So it feels kind of worn. So our bridge is old too. It's seen some shit over this lava over the years. And that. Okay. Yeah, there's our bridge. I like it. Did this get cut? Either accidentally or not, it did. Let's rebuild that though. I liked that part. Let's put that back there. It's this thing? No, it's this thing. There we go. That's back. Okay. All right. I don't have an exit on this side. I think I'm going to be shooting from this side, so I don't think I really care. Yeah, we're definitely starting to run out of batteries on this one. That's the problem. So let's save. and export. 22 mil, we're good. We don't want to go much more than that anyway. Yeah, so this is our environment. I think we hit the things. We got a bridge, we got subterranean, we got crystals, we got a river. So, yay. I'm going to take it into Keyshot, give it some textures and render, post it up on Instagram, as per usual. Thank you for watching along. If you're watching on YouTube, that's the archive, and I would appreciate if you subscribe there if you haven't, or you can just come over to Twitch, and you can come over to Twitch and subscribe and watch me do these every morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So 1 in the afternoon for you East Coast people. It's a good way to break up your freelancing afternoon, right? Take a break. Anyway, thanks a lot, and I will catch you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.